Hey, what's going on? It's your girl, Princess, y'all the brand, aka Starting the Season. And of course, you guys, we are back for another review. Of course, the Impact Atlanta Season 3, Episode 4. Too Soon is Too Much. And baby, if it's going to be anything like Episode 3, I know this is going to be another one, a banger out, baby. The Impact comes on BET Plus every Tuesday. Currently, there are 8 episodes out. I'm just now making it to episode number 4, but like I said, better late than never, because baby, the Impact has been really giving me the tea, if I must say so myself. But like I said, we're on episode 4, and it is titled Too Soon is Too Much. And baby, we are probably gonna get into episode from a little bit from episode 3 coming into episode 4. So as we open up the scene, it is Carly and Daybella, and they're speaking about the birthday party, and which Daybella is actually cooking and making some things like around the house for Carly as they come over and just talk about the birthday party between Gloss and Too Soon, and everything that inspired between Carly and Too Soon, and about the blowhorn. And Carly says she wants to go talk to Daybella to see if she was tripping or acting out of control, or if she was wrong for how she acted and handled the situation. And also we come to find out that, how close Daybella and Carly have always been, but really how deep their friendship and connection is, because Carly and Daybella talk about, when they were at the party, how the jab was brought up about Carly's ex, and Carly says she knows that Daybella understands where she comes from, because people know who both of their exes are. They're public figures, and when people can't get to them, they always go to bring up their exes. But Carly and Daybella says, this dated this old, and can't nothing really go on from this point between her and Too Soon, because she says she knows where she stands, and she found out, where he stands at the party and at the event. And, it just shows the bond that Carly has with Daybella since opening up and venting about the situation, and also just kind of re-talking about everything that has here occurred in episode 3 coming into episode 4 about Carly and Too Soon's relationship and how everything just was. So guys, we get into our next scene, and it is Ari is back in Miami, and she is looking for different properties, because she wants to have a compound for her and her family to live on. And they are checking out some properties, her and her sister, and they pull up on this really nice property that right now is currently, in the episode, it was currently empty, and the man was just giving Ari the lays of the land, like how it would be set up, how everything would be. And Ari was just, excited about it, but she was like, oh my gosh, there's a lot more work that has to be done and be put in. But she knows that it can be accomplished and can be done with some time. And y'all, you can tell that right now, this land that the man is showing her where the compound can be built is going to be something phenomenal. And it probably is something phenomenal now, because, shows always film like a year before, and then we get to see them like a year after they were filmed. So this property may already be up and well built and well established, but just seeing it before, it was just absolutely beautiful. A lot of greenery, a lot of scenery, just mwah. And, Ari had a real conversation. She was just saying, with her sister about, we gotta think about security, we gotta think about, like, where's everyone going to be, how the house is going to be set up. And you can tell that she's really excited about it. Her sister's really excited about it. And it's going to be a great business venture and venture move for her as a boss. So guys, after that scene, we get into our next scene. And it is Tucson. And he is talking to one of his high school friends that he went to prom with. And we come to find out that Tucson actually wants to become a parent and wants to become a father while he is speaking with his high school classmate and longtime friend. And, she is also sharing with Tucson that, she had a baby not too long ago. And here recently she went to the doctor and they told her that she may want to have another child or start that process of having another child before she turns 35. And she lets Tucson know that her partner doesn't or isn't in the place right now to have another baby, and she really wants to have one. And Tucson lets her know, then, girl, I put a baby in you. And we get to see a very serious conversation happen, which is about Tucson becoming a parent and them actually going in on this thing together, and him actually asking her to have his child, or them having a child together. And y'all, it gives you a perspective that everybody knows what they want, what they need, and if you have somebody that's wanting to support you in that, why not go for it? And it just goes to show like the level and depth of Tucson and this young lady's friendship. And just to see Tucson even in this light of just talking about being a parent, you can tell that this is like something that he really, really cares about and that he really, really wants. And that it's just very important to him. And also not just him, but also to her as well, because they both want to start on this journey. And I just want to say, thank y'all for sharing this and actually letting people see that there are friendships that are like this. There are relationships that are like this. And just gotta say hats off for just even being brave enough to let us in on that. So our next scene we get into after the conversation is light-skinned Keisha pulling up to her and her husband's warehouse. And baby, she got the baby with her. And she is in there and she's like, Coke, baby, what you doing? What's going on? What you in here doing? And he's letting her know that he's getting some orders ready. He's got some meetings that he's got to prepare for throughout the day. And, you can tell that they are just like a locked-in unit, a locked-in team. And their warehouse is very, very nice. Like, all their merchandise is hung up on hangers. It's just not folded up and put on shelves. Like, it is top tier of top tier, okay? And so, light-skinned Keisha and Coke get into the conversation about them doing a pop-up shop and doing one very soon. And, letting other entrepreneurs come together and have a business. And, Coca lets light-skinned Keisha know, we need to think about where we want to start doing it, where we want to have it at. And he's like, Julian is our go-to person and he helps us with a lot. But Coco says he wants Keisha to let's take some of the work off Julian and let's do this ourselves, or let's find somebody else to work with and let them come put this thing together and do this. And Keisha says, she loves Coco's ideas and she's definitely down for, collaborating and letting someone else come in and do the work, because yes, Julian does do a lot of work for them. And she's like, she does want to take some of that work off her friend and, just get somebody else to, come in, do the heavy lifting and move, man. And you gotta love that, and you gotta appreciate that. And then actually Julian comes in and they actually start talking about the pop-up shop when Julian comes in, and Julian actually asks them like who's anybody that they've been thinking about working with, or anybody that they have ideas that they want to work with, and they said like not right now, they're still kind of looking. And then Julian tells light skinned Keisha what about Daybella, because you know they've worked with her in the past and she's always on top of everything, and all her events are always very nice, very organized, and just very well together. And he says, you know, even though him and Daybella, you know, may have not set horses because of everything that occurred, you know, he knows that she's a professional and that she can get the job done because she's done it for light skin Keisha and Coco before. And you gotta appreciate that, like, they not letting the BS, the drama, you know, stop that show, stop this organizing of event and them working together and collaborating together. And that is what I'm really loving. Like, you gotta get into that. So y'all, we got into our next scene, and it is Ari. And like I said before, she's in Miami, and you know she got a call from her man Moneybagg Yo, and he called her to go to the dealership to pick up his keys because he lost his car keys. And you know she says he's always losing something and always needs her to go pick up something for him. And she says she does not mind because, you know, that's her man and she loves him. But come to find out, y'all, when she gets to the dealership and she speaks to the manager, actually come to find out Moneybagg Yo actually bought her a Lamborghini. And he wants to surprise her with it and let her go pick it up from the dealership. And it was black and yellow, very beautiful, very I want to say classic. For me, I would say it's all most definitely Miami vibes. And she was just so excited and so ecstatic about the car and so happy. She even FaceTimed him while she was at the dealership to let him know that she's like thankful and that she loves him for it. And she's like, you know, he's a good man. And I mean, yeah, of course, I mean, any man that would buy you a car while he's on tour and going around the country, I mean, of course, he is a good man. And just to see how much he cares when it really goes to show in this scene and how much love he has for Ari. So, y'all, we get into our next scene. And it is Carly at the studio, you know, working on her new music, working on her track, and, you know, talking with her team and getting some things together for her upcoming video and her ideas and like how she kind of wants to shoot it and execute it now that she is independent and everything is out of her dime, her pocket, you know. And she doesn't have a major budget, but she does have a budget, and she wants to make sure that, you know, when she comes out this time, people feel her, see her, they just know Carly is on it and she's standing in it. And honestly, I'm just proud to see the hard work that Carly is putting in, the determination that she's putting in, her team, and how just behind her they are, and how they are in the studio with her, and just like, we see your dedication, we see your hard work, we see you out here getting it, and we believe in you. And just to hear about this upcoming video, like, it just sounds like this is going to be a phenomenal thing for Carly at this point of her career. And y'all, we go from that scene into our next scene, in which it is light-skinned Keisha, Tucson, Tori, and Daybella. And light-skinned Keisha is at her warehouse, and she says, you know, she is going to invite Tucson and Tori and Daybella to her warehouse, you know, because she wants to collaborate as a business owner with other business owners and other small businesses within the community. And she just feels like it is a great opportunity for everyone to work together that is in the crew, and I absolutely agree with light skinned Keisha. It is like the best way to network and organize and just like build as a team and as a group. Just let's come together, let's throw an event, let's make it do what it do, let's make this money, let's show people why we the hottest in the city. So I'm most definitely loving it and loving the vibe, loving the energy. And the first person to stop by the warehouse is Tucson, and of course he has his product with him on hand, which is Black Smoke. And you know, he comes into Keisha's warehouse and he's like, okay, Keisha, I see you. And you know, they sit down and Keisha lets him know that she's hosting the pop-up shop, and she wanted to ask him if he would like to be a part of it. And of course Tucson says yes, because it is a great business opportunity. He said he'll have his own section, and he asks Keisha like who's going to plan the event, and she said Day Bella is going to be the event planner. And she was like, Day Bella has planned events for her in the past, and she knows Day Bella is really good at what she does. And Tucson is very excited about it, and he's very happy. And so, light skin Keisha asked Tucson what's been going on, and he's like, you know, just a lot of things. But for the most part, he's been keeping like busy and, you know, just working and just grinding. And then the next person to join them in the warehouse is Tori. And Tori, of course, is going to be the DJ for the event. Light Skin Keisha would say she's going to ask her about it. And of course, Tori was like happy and excited because she was like, yes, of course, girl, you know, I'm all for supporting of businesses, Black businesses, small businesses. And see, that's what I like. Like, you see everybody is all in, they willing to put the work in, come together and collaborate. And that is what we need to see more of. And to see it, it's just perfection. And while they're having a conversation, our girl Day Bella come in there, and Day Bella, of course, dressed from head to toe, of course, looking good. And baby Day Bella comes in, and Day Bella's like, hey y'all, how y'all doing? What's going on? And Keisha asks Day Bella what she planned the pop-up shop event, and Day Bella said, of course. She was like, what are you thinking? What are the ideas? Like, Day Bella is ready to get to work. She's my kind of girl. She's ready to jump in and see what do we need, what we got to start doing, what kind of pieces of the puzzle do we need to start moving around, what are our locations, what are ideas, what are we thinking? Fill me in on what's the tea, you know? I'm ready to work. And I love that for Day Bella and about Day Bella. And, you know, they get to talking about their businesses and how long everybody's been running them. And of course, Tucson throws shade at Carly and says, you know, she's had a business that has gotten up off the ground, you know, just making jabs or whatever. And Day Bella, in her interview, she was like, baby, one thing about Tucson, if he can find a moment to drag her girl, he will. And she's like, I don't understand why. And then we go from like her interview scene to them still sitting in the warehouse talking, and then we get to about the party and what happened. And baby, they start to have this conversation, and let's just say, y'all, things start to get very heated very fast. And you know, Day Bella, Tori, like and Keisha, like they trying to ask Tucson, well, is there anything that can be done? Could him and Carly fix it, work on it? And Tucson gets very upset and like literally tells them he's done talking about it. He's done with the scene, and he honestly just gets up and walks out and leaves. And kind of leaves everybody kind of like baffled, like, wait. But y'all, we move into our next scene, and it is Ari goes out to drinks with her mom, and you know, they talk about the family, their future plans, the compound, Ari's business, and you know, just where are things going, how is things going right now at this moment in life and at this current stage. And you can tell that this conversation that Ari is having with her mom is like hitting a lot of topics for her, moments for her that she's probably been feeling and wanting to like vent about and talk about. And you can tell that her mom is just, you know, trying to be a big listening ear, but also letting her know at the same time that, you know, she's for her baby. And which Ari even states that her mom is like the person that she goes to when she needs like advice or someone to like confide in. And just to even see that in real time shows like the love that they have for one another. And you can honestly see that Ari cares about her family and her family cares about her. And just to see that dynamic and that relationship is a beautiful thing on the screen in real time. And then, y'all, we get to our next scene, and we are at Carly's video shoot for her new song. She's shooting her visualizer / video, and she, baby, me see something. Carly looking good, baby. She got the black curls in the hair, baby. She got the black dress. We got the old school cars in the background. It's giving a vibe. It's giving scenery. It's giving we're having the time. We being pretty. We out in the sun. We letting you know I'm a boss. We making moves, and you know. Carly says, you know, she is excited, she's nervous, but she's feeling good. And, you know, before she actually planned the shoot, she actually met up with some of everyone, and she asked them like if they would stop by and, you know, come by her shoot and, you know, just show their support and love. And we got Julian, light skinned Keisha there, and Frenchie, and you know, baby, they showed up, and Carly is just doing her thing. You know, she's posing, she's giving her lyrics, and you know, she sees Julian, light skinned Keisha, and Frenchie, and you know, she does like a quick little cut, and she goes and she speaks, and you know, everybody talks. And light skinned Keisha asks her how she's feeling, and Carly tells her, you know, she's having a good time, she's excited, and she's just glad that, you know, Julian and her came to stop by, and Frenchie could stop by, and she's like really, really happy. And you know, she's like, there's like a couple more scenes that they have to shoot, and a few more things that they have to get. And she was asking them if they want to be in her video, and they were like, yes, of course. And then Julian brings up, so where is Daybella? And, you know, asking why is she not there? Why is she not there to support? Why is she not there, you know, out there being there for her friend? And you can tell that the conversation is kind of getting awkward, and everybody's kind of like looking around. And Carly says that, you know, this is not the time nor the moment to like really focus on it. And you know, maybe Daybella had some other things going on, and you know, she was just really ready to move off that conversation, off that topic, in which we did in a very like brief light way. They went off from the conversation, and we moved over to them doing the video, and we got to see light skinned Keisha, Julian, and Frenchie, you know, doing a thing in my girls Carly video, which I cannot wait to see. And I know it's gonna be fine because their dress was tea, period, mom. And then we're gonna get into our closing scene, and it is Ari and Tucson, and they are at Ari's house in Miami, and they are sitting down and having just like a conversation, and they are talking, and baby, they're having like a heart to heart, like they're talking about the party, what happened, why it occurred, you know, Ari's telling Tucson, you know, she feels like he's wrong. And Tucson kind of asks Ari, you know, everybody wants to say he's wrong. Or not asks Ari, but he says Ari, everybody wants to say that he's wrong, but you know, everybody's only saying it because they're not the ones dealing with the issue or whatever is going on. So it's kind of easy for everyone to say that. And Ari said, I just want you to like dead this issue. Let's drop it. Let's get on from it because, you know, there's nothing that really can be gone on or go forth from this situation. And Tucson was like, I'm just done having this conversation. He's done talking about it. And he shares with Ari about that he wants to have a baby. And Ari's like, wait, what, Tucson? Oh, you want to have a baby? Who gonna raise the baby? Who gonna take care of the baby? She was like, have you planned all this? And then she even asks him, has he talked about this with his boyfriend Mike? And, you know, Ari was hitting him with like a lot of questions, and Tucson was like answering and also trying to just let Ari know like about what he felt. Ari says, you know, Tucson has shared with her before that he wants to be a dad and that he wants to be a parent. And she says, you know, she just wants Tucson to really, really think about this, really think about what all this is going to entail of and what is it going to be like. And she also shared with Tucson about that she heard that she got a phone call from light skin Keisha about him kind of like flipping out on everybody at her warehouse, and like he can't be doing it, and like whatever is going on, she said Tucson needs to like work on. So y'all, that is the end of episode four. Tucson is too much, and y'all, that was something I must say. I just don't know what to say for the Impact Atlanta, baby. Season 3, like, I know there's still like a lot more in store and to come, and y'all, I still have some episodes to go and remaining, and it's just like, ooh. But y'all, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell so y'all can know when I upload my videos over here on YouTube. And also, I just want to say thank you to all my supporters and my Sexton family. And y'all, it's me, girl, Spawner_Sexton, aka Pretty Sexy Jar the brand. Until next time, see y'all. Bye.